Whoa! Montreal housing blew up last quarter. Find out how it will impact you. According to the latest statistics, Montreal real estate sales saw an almost 50% increase. Prices have continued to rise in Q4, and it's essential to understand what's driving this trend. Welcome to our Montreal real estate market update, where we'll focus on the current quarter's numbers and what they mean for buyers, sellers, and investors. My name is Aguinaga. I am a real estate broker in Montreal with over 16 years experience. I've been following the Montreal real estate market since I was 18 years old, and I've been involved in real estate ever since as a broker and an investor. So, after 16 years of breathing real estate all day, I can say with confidence that I am prepared to break down this information for you. The Montreal real estate market saw a huge upswing in 2024. It really had the winds in its sails compared to 2023. When looking at total residential sales for Q4 2024, we saw an increase of 48% when compared to the same quarter last year. This is a staggering increase and leaves us with a 20% increase in sales for 2024 as a whole. Active listings were only up 2% compared to a year ago. This means that while more sellers are going to market, a lot of the inventory is being absorbed. I'm expecting this trend to continue into 2025 as interest rates are at their lowest levels since 2022. The year is off to a strong start. Our team has been meeting with a lot more buyers and sellers compared to previous years this early in the year. It's only mid-January right now. In the Montreal Metropolitan Area, we saw an increase in median pricing across the board when comparing Q4 2024 to Q4 2023. Homes saw an increase of 9% with a median price of $590,000. Condos were up 7% at a median price of $420,000. And finally, multiplexes were up 8% at a median price of $780,000. We're still in a seller's market for all three property categories. We continue to see multiple offer situations becoming more and more popular. They're not part of every transaction quite yet, but it seems like we may be heading in that direction. On the island of Montreal, we saw prices climbing steadily when comparing Q4 2024 to Q4 2023. Single-family homes are up 10% with a median price of $785,000. Condos are up 6% with a median price of $475,000, and multiplexes are up 8% with a median price of $840,000. With the influx of inventory, we've seen days on market continue to climb ever so slightly. Homes took an average of 59 days, up 2 days. Condos took an average of 67 days, up 3 days, and multiplexes took an average of 72 days, up 6 days. I also wanted to look at prices compared to the previous quarter to see how prices are reacting to the lower interest rates nowadays. Interestingly enough, home prices were up 4.6%, condos were up 3.2%, and multiplexes were up almost 2%. We're seeing prices continue to climb at a steady pace throughout Montreal. When looking at the type of market that we're in, the island of Montreal is in a seller's market in all three categories. This has been the case for over a year now. I expect us to go deeper into a seller's market as buyers continue to enter the market right now. Laval also saw prices continue to rise when comparing Q4 2024 to Q4 2023. Homes increased by 10% with a median price of $575,000. Condos were up 7% with a median price of $398,000. And multiplexes were up 2% with a median price of $742,000. Days on market for Laval were up in two categories and down big again in the final category. Homes on average took 10 days more to sell at 51 days. Condos were 9 days slower to sell at 68 days. And finally, multiplexes were significantly faster. They took 16 days less with an average of 71 days to sell a multiplex in Laval. The large demand for multiplexes in Laval has put them deeper into a seller's market. Homes and condos continue to be in a seller's market as they have been for a long time now. The South Shore of Montreal saw a pretty significant increase in pricing across the board. Homes increased by 8% with a median price of $585,000. Condos were up 12% with a median price of $392,000. And multiplexes were up 11% with a median price of $727,000. Days on market for the South Shore were up in all three categories. Homes took an average of 52 days, up 7 days. Condos took 51 days, up 3 days. And multiplexes took 76 days, up 5 days. Just like Montreal and Laval, the South Shore is in a seller's market in all three categories now. Now you have all the data, but so what? What does this really mean for you? The data suggests that the Montreal real estate market has indeed been heating up, and prices have been increasing beyond the previous peak in 2022. This has been driven by factors such as lower interest rates, higher consumer confidence, and decreased inflation. The overnight rate dropping by 1.75% over the course of last year played a large role in buyers entering the market. As we enter 2025, it's important to note that the Canadian government implemented several changes to insured mortgages in December. These changes are sure to make buying more accessible for first-time home buyers and seasoned buyers alike. Given the trend in our market, I expect to see the market continue to increase in pricing and sales volume. As we move forward, it's essential to keep a close eye on these trends and adjust our strategies accordingly. If you're thinking of buying, selling, or investing in the next 12 months, book a meeting with me. My contact info is down below. Feel free to send me a text or give me a call. Remember, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your thoughts on the Montreal real estate market in the comment section down below. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and get the latest market updates, be sure to subscribe to my channel.